Alright, just got dropped off over here by Drayton. And I'm going to be walking from the Drayton Bridge all the way back to Vienna today. Luther Story Bridge, 1959. Let's hope it holds me as I walk. I'm going to cross over the Flint River. Flint River is beautiful in the morning. It's nice and peaceful and still. All right, I have made it through the Sumter County line. All right, a lot of traffic here on 27. I made it through the Sumter County portion of this trip, and now I'll be crossing into Dooley County. The Luther Story Bridge honoring Luther Story and other veterans from Sumter County, the following named veterans from Dooley County, all of who gave their lives in World War II or the Korean War. Great photos. Onward to Vienna. Found a crumpled up tag issued in Sumter County. It expires in October this year. So I don't know how someone lost this, but I'm gonna pick it up. Coming up on another bridge. It's a short bridge this time though. That sign means watch out, something's here. Very nice out here. Birds chirping. Just too many cars. It's amazing some of the things you see. Obviously I picked up that car tag, license plate. I've seen an armadillo, and he was flat. I have seen a raccoon, and he was flat. Saw a buzzard take off right over my head. I've seen somebody's hat. I've seen lighters. I've seen pins. I've seen a flashlight that didn't work. On the river bridge, I picked up 3 nails, and that's just the ones I saw. So if you're crossing the river bridge, don't get a flat tire. Apparently there's a lot of nails on it. Somebody got him a snake. Very nice today. Glad the sun's not beating down on me yet. Kind of cloudy, and it's not too hot. Recent rains help with that. Onward. One thing I've noticed hiking along this highway is most people will wave, or at least put up their finger, number one, not the middle finger. And they're very nice about it, they're just greetings. It's always funny to me when you wave at somebody in town and they won't wave back. Who are you people? I know of people in town that I could wave, jump up and down, wave red flags at them, shoot flares, and they still would not see me wave. If you see me waving at you, just do the right thing and wave back. So my route, of course I started at the Drayton Bridge, but following Highway 27 until I get to Old Americus Road, right before you get to Vienna. So that'll be my turnoff, Old Americus Road. Yay, about 10 miles to go. That means I've only been over one. Walking is a lot like living our lives. You gotta keep putting one foot in front of the other and don't give up. Keep on going. Well, here I am at the infamous bump on Highway 27. Doesn't look like much from here, but you see where the water spot is? When you're traveling down the highway, it's a pretty rough little spot there. Almost feels like you're about to just bounce right through the ceiling when you go over it. And if you look all the way, let's see if I can point it out, all the way down that road, there's a little sign you can see. And that's, I guess, the best the highway department can do. Put up a sign on the opposite side of the road that warns you of a bump that's on this side of the road. I don't know. Maybe they'll fix it one day. Well, you're probably wondering, why am I doing this? Why am I walking from Drayton to Vienna? Well, recently I read a book on walking the Appalachian Trail. And I know I don't have time to do that, to go from Georgia to Maine. It's a long ways, over 2,000 miles. So, with the time that I have to be more local. And so I just caught a ride with Amy and the kids this morning. So they went to Americas. They dropped me off halfway, and I'm walking back to Vienna. It's just something I want to do, something I want to experience. Gives me time just to get out and think, just enjoy the environment around me. And it won't hurt to slim down a little bit because I'm getting a little bit chubby in my belly. I just happen to like Dr. Pepper and I like Bluebell ice cream. So this is good for me. I'm also a huge fan of The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. As you know, they're pretty lengthy walking journeys in both of those. Lewis and Tolkien and some of their friends used to go on walking tours through the countryside of England. And I always thought that was very neat. I would love to do that one day too. But right now, it's Dooley County. My wife thinks I'm a little bit crazy for doing this, but she said, hey, you're an adult. Just make sure you're home when I get home. Make sure I have a husband when I get home. My two daughters thought this idea was cool. I think secretly they would want to do it too. And my son, who's 8, I think he was a little bit concerned, but all he told me was, make sure I take my gun with me, just in case. Good advice. Tree, I am no tree, I'm an ant. Got a bunch of deer tracks here, right by this cotton field. Man, he's getting high as a cotton. Been hiking for about 2 hours now, and I'm enjoying it. It's fun. Nice cool breeze blowing. It's a nice cloudy day, so it's not blazing hot, and I'm enjoying the scenery. Well, the sun's peeking out now. It's bright right this second, but I think the clouds are gonna cover the sun again. Hang in there, tree. It'll get better. Well, it's right at the 3-hour mark from when I started. I'm just gonna take a little bit of a breather, get hydrated some more. It's my second water bottle. It's good to stay hydrated. Don't go a day without drinking water. Likewise, we should never go a day without having a connection to God, without spending time with Him, praying to Him, reading His Word, developing that relationship with the God of the whole universe, who created everything, who allows me to walk today, and who allows me to just keep putting one foot in front of the other in this life. What an adventure. What an adventure. Almost left my trusty hiking stick back there at my brake. Had to go back real quick and get it. Didn't want to leave it. Stick is, it's been on several hikes, just little short hikes in Tennessee. It's been in 2 rivers, one in Georgia, one in Tennessee, as I went tubing. You know, it's a push stick, but glad I went back and got it. The road goes on and on. Well, just had my first truck stop, and he stopped in the middle of the road up ahead of me and backed up pretty good ways. Pulls up beside me. Hey partner, you need a ride? I said, oh no sir, I'm doing this on purpose. He said, okay, smiled and waved, went on. But it was nice that somebody thought about me and stopped to see if I needed a ride. There's been so much traffic today. It's been picking up, I guess. People headed to another town, trying to make lunch. Well, the good news is, Old Americus Road is now within seeing distance down the road here. So that means I'm getting closer to my cutoff. Man, I haven't walked this much since I went to Montreal with Betty Foster. Oh, somebody threw out a chair just in case I wanted to sit down. Too bad it's missing 2 legs. It's a good sign. Finally, Old Americus Road. Now I can get off this busy highway. Well, I stopped here off the road just to take a breather and take my pack off for a little bit and stretch and get hydrated some more. And man, this breeze today feels really good. Well, I guess I shall continue. Well, I'm over 4 hours in, and I'm still not to my destination yet. But I'm a lot closer than I used to be. So I gotta keep on moving. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's gotten real tough real quick. My feet are hurting. I'm drenched in sweat. My leg is starting to hurt. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna make it. Oh, there's sidewalks up ahead. I'm getting close. Well, came this far, got stopped by a train. At least I can rest for a moment while probably a super long train goes by. Made it to Vienna. Feels good. Just had a stop by visit from my friend John Scher. Just making sure that I am walking on purpose for my exercise and for my enjoyment and not actually needing a ride. And I assured him I'm doing this on purpose, so it's always good to catch up with John. Well, did it. The Flint River to my house in Vienna, Georgia, which is right here. Feels good to have made it. Now we're gonna eat, take a good rest, get back to work doing something. Made it just under 5 hours. So, long walk, got tough at the end, but it was worth it.